want, you can do it on 4. Yeah.
Exactly. Never been done, right?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Get me. Alright, you want to see how they work? There's just like a carpet. There's a big carpet down here that pushes all the pins. This thing carries them up. There's also on that side. It doesn't last, so when it does that one, it knows it's got a full rack. So there's a little switch in there that tells it it's full. See, it just kind of pushes the cup or the pins into those little cups, and then. The ball just ends up on this carpet also. There's a hole over here. So the ball's going to go in the hole. This belt right here just squeezes the ball, pushes it up. Drops it down to ground. So it just gravity makes it go all the way to the pretty simple stuff, but so you can walk out here. Just watch your head. See, when a ball goes by, there's a little sensor right there and this reflector. When a ball goes by, it sees that it went by. I'm gonna drop them. And the way it picks up the pins is there's these little 2 pieces of metal that it just squeezes together and it picks them up and it opens them back up. Think you can build your own now? You see, here's where the ball's just, that belt raises them up to the top of the ramp and then it just drops them. And they go under the ground. There's some little rails that go under the ground. So gravity just feeds it all the way down there, and then there's some belts and some pulleys right at the end that grabs it and gets it up. And there's that camera right there. It looks at both of these lanes. And it's got these little marks on it that knows where the pin's supposed to be. So if the camera doesn't see a pin in that mark, it knows that you're not. So if you go to that side, this is something nobody ever sees, really. But you go to that side, if we have these flipped over, then you guys can see everything back there.
Oh, that's cool.
What did you call that, Zach? The masking?
Yep, that's what it is. The oil stops. That's why the ball starts to hook. It comes out of that oil, and they're dry with the house pattern. I'm oiling these lanes 2 different patterns. So these first 7 lanes got the house pattern, which is just a simple rectangular pattern. It's dry from about here. Cups, here's a broken one, but they lay like that. When it pushes the pins out of the upper cups, it just drops in there, and it just flips them down and they fall out and stay standing up.
How old are these machines specifically?
I bet you there's a date on them somewhere. They're pretty old, I believe.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I bet the technology is probably still similar though.
Yeah, if it ain't close.
Patented in 1964, this type of machine.
Oh look.
Here's the back door. You want to set up a rack? Just hit that button and then hit that button.
Same time?
No, just hit down first and then down. Did I leave that machine? Every time a pin goes through this, it like clicks a little switch,
And it goes for
the next one. It's got the same pattern every time. It does the 1 pin, the 3 pin, the 2 pin. It doesn't want to cross over just in case there's 2 pins because this thing's so low.
yeah. Yeah, I got this.
It'll screw it with it.
Wow.
And it always does this one last. There's a switch on there, so when it drops that pin in there, it hits that switch and it knows that it's full.
That summer
You
job
gotta
when
be
you turn
careful back here
16.
because not all of these have a big gaping hole in the middle. Some of them have a walkway and some of them don't, so you gotta remember when you're in the dark which one you're standing on.
Oh yeah, sure.
Depends. It's up when
Oh, and then
people call us. We just you didn't get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
That one's not too busted out.
Cool.
Yeah, we never got close to it. We always think it's some monster. It's gonna eat you.
So here, watch out. I'm gonna stand it up, and you can see what actually goes on.
Yeah, I mean it looks simple out here, but it's not.
It's dry on the
It's totally
side.
different.
Really heavy.
Wow, look.
So you want to come over around here. It's got a little nozzle where it,
Just shoots the oil or no?
yeah, it shoots oil. Where's the nozzles? I don't even know what I'm looking at from this angle. Here's the nozzle.
Oh, I see.
There's another one though. One shoots cleaner,
Yeah.
so it cleans it, and then it squeegees it, and it's got a vacuum. It sucks up the cleaner.
wow.
And this
It's like a cloth.
cloth like rolls to always have a clean spot, like,
Yeah.
you know, it just rolls as it goes, so it wipes it up, cleans it up, and then it sprays oil and brushes it in the pattern and sprays it in the pattern the way that thing moves. So
Yeah.
back and forth is the
So you have to
is the
set all of it
pattern.
up before.
Yeah, it's got a little memory in it of how many
Oh right. Yeah,
programs.
Oh.
So right now I just ran program 3 on lane 8 through 12, which is that weird pattern,
Right.
and just the house pattern, the other lanes.
Man, there's a lot involved in this.
I know. That's so fascinating.